Good morning. Happy Tuesday, everyone. We are coming back after a somewhat successful day yesterday of trying to get the glass bead milestone, which we did not get. We did get a little caught in the weeds. I say we, but you know we're talking about me. Good morning, Tex. Nice to see you. Happy to have you here, as always. Yesterday we were working on the milestone for the glass bead. In order to do that, though, we had to do quite a bit of early work to get our underwater exocraft, which we were able to do. We started doing that with we had to go through the Dreams of the Deep quest line for a little bit, and we got our handy dandy little submarine here. Let's see if my stuff probably gonna die here. We saved in the water, so I just logged in right as we were starting the stream, and so it's a little chaotic. I'm trying to remember where we left off here. So what we left off with, and I set a little beacon down so we wouldn't lose it, but we don't really need to do it because this is part of the Dreams of the Deep quest line, which we're actually not going to finish. We only did that so that we could get all our underwater stuff. I'm gonna pick that up. And essentially, now that we have our Nautilon exocraft, we have installed our scanners and our cannon and our mining beam and a little thing to help us with our fuel and whatnot. Let's kind of quick inventory management. Send a lot of stuff up to the freighter. Actually, that needs to go in our exosuits because we're full. We'll actually leave that there. So essentially, now that we've gotten to this point, we can kind of forget about the Dreams of the Deep. We don't need to finish that. We can if we want to, but we're not getting any milestones out of that. Our goal here from the beginning was to kind of spruce up the Nautilon. Marmar, good morning. I'm sorry. You know what? I don't know how many. You can let me know how many caps you're trying to put in there. The Streamlabs. Good morning. I did update it so you could put quite a bit more. I don't know what is going on with that. But it's all automated, so maybe put less caps. I don't know. How are you today, Mar? I got distracted. So easily done. So now that we have our sonar, this was the whole point of yesterday's stream, was to get to this point. We're going to do X on the PC and use our high power sonar. And then we're going to go over here to scan for submerged ruins, because that's actually what we're looking for. And we'll kind of... And unfortunately, it found nothing. That is fun-ish. Let's see. I have a whole stream planned for this whole event, so I'm curious. Right out the gate, it's just gonna not work. And that's alright, I guess. It's not, but we'll be alright. Let's scan again, see if anything happens. And maybe we just need to kind of hop around a little bit. This looks like it might take me up with a little... Maybe we can get to the surface here. Yes. So we'll just fly to a different area. When your scanner's not picking anything up, that just means there's nothing real close, you know? And we put our freighter in the system somewhere. You can't see it from here. I can make it so you can see it, in case you're just super into that. There she is. Bam. And what we'll do is we'll summon our ship here. I found the one little piece of land in this whole area right here, and of course there's a sentinel nearby, because of course there is. They love me. We're just gonna kind of... I find it better if you hop out real fast and then kind of pick a heading. You can't see the headings when you're not on the planet or in the atmosphere. Unless you just kind of hop a little... Oop, I went too far. Kind of hop around a little bit faster than if I just tried to go through the atmosphere, you know? So Oh, there's quite a bit of land over here. Look at that. I don't even... Oh, well, we're here. Might as well, right? And this is the point in the stream where I start diverging from my plans and we start doing something else. We're not doing it. We're just gonna hop over here and get some loot, get a few words while we're here. Purple jetpack. Come on, buddy. Okay. Learn the word gek for 2. That's a handy little... Where am I going? Let's go up there. So there should be 3. There's almost always 3 knowledge stones in these areas. What? Okay. I'm the best. Here we go. 2, 3. And there might be more. That's okay. We're just gonna go over there. Oh, jetpack. What are you doing? I'm doing really great today. This is great. So we don't need any of the stuff from these guys. So we're just gonna get help with the language. And we're gonna learn a word. Get some standing with the gek. Thank you very much. And then we're out of here so we don't get much more distracted from these guys. We're just gonna go to the water. Here we go. Look at the sentinel. Why? Extreme radiation. Okay. I was like, what? Trying to get out of the water because it's my natural instinct. I hate the water. But of course, we're trying to get in the water. Well, in the exocraft at least. So the idea being that we are scanning for submerged ruins. Wow, you really hate me today, don't you? That's amazing. If this doesn't work out, we can just move on to the next activity, but I'd really like to give it a shot. I don't think I went far enough, but... No? What is that little icon there? That's my freighter. Interesting. It works or it doesn't, you know. The game wants you to explore and figure it out. Let me double check. We have 3 hypnotic eyes, and that's the... if you weren't in the stream yesterday, we have these little creatures in the water where they are just this appendage with an eye at the end that they shoot at you, and it's quite annoying. But their loot is the hypnotic eye, and what we're going to do is go to these ancient ruins, hopefully, and basically loot them until we find one that says, hey, I would like a hypnotic eye. At least that was the plan. I'm not really sure if that's going to work out today. I thought I was being very clever by scheduling activities for the stream, but what I did not do was schedule alternative activities. I mean, that's usually where the stream goes off the rails, right? We're gonna just go and find another, do another little hop, get a little bit away from all this land because we want big open ocean, right? And we will go north. Wait, we came from that way, right? So maybe we'll go south. I don't know. South. That way remember not to backtrack and go to all the, kind of cover places we've already been before. So we want to get away from all of this freeform stream. Totally. I think when we started out, the stream was definitely kind of just where I went wherever the game kind of took me. As we're getting further along in the milestones, I kind of have to think about what we're doing here, and I have a tendency to play it like it's a normal save. Every time I play, I'm like, oh, I want to hatch all the eggs, and I want to build all the houses, and I want to do all this, and forgetting, of course, that we literally only have 2 months to complete this stuff, and I'm over here building houses that I don't need for the milestones, right? So um, I thought I'd plan the streams out. I have a little calendar, like semi, idea of the milestones I'll be trying to work on this week, and already it's been, oh, that's the wrong button. Already it's just off the rails. Like yesterday I thought totally gonna get the glass bead. It won't take very long at all, and I spent the whole 2 hours of the stream just doing the Dreams of the Deep quest. And I don't, it's not a bad thing. It's just, you got expectations that you try to, or goals, I guess. I don't know. It's fine. It was fun either way. I had a good time. Submerged ruins detected. How far away? 6 minutes. Good lord. Let's see if we can't fly a little bit closer. Sometimes you can't. A lot of those ruins are definitely like out in the ocean, and there's nowhere to land your craft, and it doesn't work out. But sometimes there'll be a tiny little piece of land nearby. Look at that. That's not me. That's an NPC. Just, or someone's, well, that's not a frigate. That's definitely an NPC. Probably heading off to the one of the little settlements in the area. Had to double check that I'm not muted, even though I know you guys have been answering me, so I'm not. But terrible thing you guys, I have done it. Like, I've come back from break and had to be reminded that I didn't unmute myself. And my daughter streams some Minecraft SMP stuff, and sorry, and she was muted during one of her streams, and I felt so terrible because I normally will log in and watch her stream even though we're in the same house, and I hadn't that day. Now she's upset that I mentioned her on stream, so I won't do that again. That was my bad. I didn't realize that I was gonna start a fight. I'm just saying, so now that I've seen it happen in real life, I definitely am being like a little more paranoid about it, I guess. Oh, I feel bad. I upset her. I shouldn't have said that. I forgot. It's morning time and everyone's cranky, and that was definitely an embarrassing moment, and I shouldn't have mentioned it on stream. That's my bad. I'll go apologize to her in a minute. Okay. So we found the submerged ruin, and all we really do here is, I don't think there's loot and things. They look like the ones that are above ground. But they're not. Basically, we're just gonna talk to this guy, right? Says, I hear a voice, soft but insistent, growing ever louder as I linger before the ancient altar. It flows closer, the water rushing about me, demanding that I listen to its tale. Accept the waves, because that's really the only option. I went down to the beach today. There's something about the sea at this time of year. It draws you in, distorts your sense of time. Salty frost on stubby grass, the sand blowing off the tops of the dunes. No one else for miles. People love the sound of waves, but it takes gray skies and high winds to really feel it, to understand the never-ending crash, the drum they beat upon the land. It makes me shiver. Leave. I pull back and the roar of the ocean subsides. As the light of the ruin fades, I find an ancient key, perfect despite its age. So it gave me a trident key, and so basically you'd look for the sealed sea chest. It's like a little buried treasure. And use the manipulator to dig it out, just like you do for the salvage data. And then you use the key, essentially, to... hello. My character is just like, nah. So you have to have the trident key, and oh no, I did it again. The living pearl. That was why we were farming living pearls. So quick, these are actually, I'm gonna say it and it won't be true. But, so, I'm sorry. Living pearls are from the clams. I'm sorry, guys. Right there. Right there. Armored clam. Maybe it's on the other side of the mountain. Sorry, I'm distracted by some household stuff here. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna shoot it until it opens up, and then we have to hurry up and loot it because it actually oh, reloading. So oh no, I'm shooting in the water. There we go. I'm so sorry. So we get the living pearl. I'm gonna have to farm a few of those, but that's alright. And then we'll come over here with our trident key. Trident key, living pearl, and we got a rare item, and it's purple, so it's gonna be cost quite a bit. It's oh, milestone complete. The collector, dig up 10 artifacts. I'm so sorry, guys. I need to AFK for a few minutes. I'm definitely unplanned, and I apologize immensely. So sorry. So I'm back. Um, Gosh, I really want to apologize to everyone that was tuning in. I I'm not really sure what to say. If I should just keep the stream going and talk about the game. This is not a therapy channel in any way, but I do feel I owe you an apology. Being streaming while everyone's at home and we all have our own issues going on, it can be a little hard to do sometimes. And the fact is I'm not some paid personality. I'm a person with real life stuff going on, and as much as I try to avoid it, sometimes I guess stuff happens and we have to take a break unexpectedly. And I know I don't have to apologize to you guys, and I know you probably don't care, but I appreciate that you guys stuck around and that you're staying with the stream, and we'll try to get back to the game. I'm a little flustered, to be honest, so I'm trying not to make it weird. That's life as a real person, I guess, while still wanting to have fun and do the stream, not make it weird, I guess. I shouldn't be making it weird. Alright, so I kind of rushed through because I was trying to pretend that there wasn't drama in the background, and so I don't know if I fully explained. The idea here is that we're looking for these ancient ruins, right? And we want to talk to these guys, and every time you go, they're going to say, accept the wave. They'll have a little text. You'll find some buried treasure, which you need the key from them, and a living pearl, which we saw, so I need to farm a couple of those as we go on. And but the hope is that randomly, when I talk to one of these little guys here, they're gonna say something. I cannot remember, right? Like right now I'm absolutely flustered, so I can't remember the actual terminology for it, but they are going to ask us something different, and when they do, they will give us that Dreams of the Deep. I did not take a screenshot of it because it was in that flustered moment, but we did, by looting that thing, we did actually get our 10th artifact, because I had done some of the buried treasure before, and what it is giving, let's collect those rewards. I'll get a screenshot there for Steam. Oh, I can't. I turned off my Steam overlay. Oh well. I'm sure there's a button I could push. So we got the Minotaur Geobay. The Minotaur is really cool, guys. We'll definitely have that in stream at another time when we're not farming this stuff. And we got a Haunted Commercial Records. So just something that we can sell right quick. We'll throw that in Exosuit. And also when we looted the junk, the unexpected, the treasure, right, that we did right before we took a break, it was another thing that we could sell for almost 1 million units. That's nice. Even though we're rich, we are still very excited about free money. I don't know who wouldn't be. So let's go see if we can... I think that armored clam is actually under... We're not going to do that. I think that is a mistake. So go back. Let's get back on track here. Okay. So while we are here next to this ruin, we're going to do another scan. And hopefully it won't tell us that we'll just see what happens. Anything? No. So either there's just not enough ruins in this area, or... no, that has to be it. So let's see where some land is. We can kind of do another hop. We were going south, right? South. Yeah, let's just go back over here to our ship. It's over there. I find myself doing the old school Nintendo, like, bobbing my head up to see if I can see over. I know everybody did that when they were kids, like, trying to see around things, even though that's definitely not how that works. I think our plan is just to keep going the way we were going. If we see some clams, we should probably click those up. So, if you can see the text is, acquire a horrific treasure from an underwater ruin. And south is the direction we were heading. Is that correct? Yes. I usually go north, so it's like it's like muscle memory almost, like when I'm searching for certain things and I want to stay on a heading, because the things, I think it was very much true like last year. I don't know if it's still true. I have to assume it is that things are spawned on the planet kind of in a like cardinal direction. When you find one ruin here, if you keep going along that north or south heading, you're going to find another one and so forth. And then you kind of move over, they don't have east and west in the map, but you kind of just move over, a little ways and then go south again. So you're kind of like creating this, I don't know the word for it. I literally don't know. I think there's actually quite a bit of land here. So we'll kind of go up and then back down. Let's see. Oh, look, that's a lot of land. Maybe we need to find a better planet that has water. And we can look here. Which one are we even on? I don't even remember the name of this guy. Not gonna come up. Oh, Loiser 5. So that's this one. Yukar. Maybe we'll go to this one. Sometimes those blue ones have quite a bit. We don't have to stay on this planet. Let's look for another big watery one. Planets are up there. Oh, does that look like water or just frozen things? Let's go. I think my face is probably blurry. I don't remember. I think whenever I'm doing this pulse drive, like you guys have told me that like the face is blurry, and I looked it up, and it definitely says that it's just a thing that's in the game. You can't really fix it. It's just something that happens. And there's super technical terms for it. Video compression, blobbity bloop. I don't know. Hopefully there'll be a lot of water. Nope, it's ice. I thought. Well, let's go down. Maybe it is water and it's just tricking me. No, it's a lot of land. So to do this one, we really don't have to be following the quest of the Dreams of the Deep quest line. We can totally open up our galaxy map. We'll put it on free explore and just kind of look around for water. I do want to go to the yellow ones because I'm lazy and I want to be able to have my freighter there. That's quiet. We'll just do a little pop over there and see what happens. That looks very watery. Actually, let's look at the planets. Discovered 2 weeks ago. Probably someone doing their milestones to find Toastly mostly. That's actually kind of hard for me to say. My L's. I don't say my L's properly. It's very strange. So unknown planet. Let's just take a look. It looks like a lot of water. We'll scan it. Now it tells us incandescent planet. It's a fire, so the water is on fire. Let's go check it out. Maybe we can find some ruins on that guy. Says unmapped. We have to remember to get our waypoints for the milestone if we see any. Those are, it's just a little grindy, but I've been trying to get them like as we go along and do other milestones, but I might have to go and actually grind those out. And if I do, I'll try to remember. I'm the worst at it, right? I'll try to remember to not get the last one so that we can do that on stream and you guys get to see that. It feels good, I think. Maybe that's a bit of like narcissism or whatever, but I absolutely love to like be able to show that on stream and get all excited about it. I don't know. So we want to get away from the land as much as we can, because from my understanding they're definitely not they're usually not near the land. They want to be. Why? I keep pushing the wrong button. Let's try this again. E to land. Aha. They're definitely not usually like up against the water. They want to be deep in the ground for sure. And just to show you, you know, we have scanners on our exocraft. We have them on our ship. Actually, I don't have the scanner installed on my ship. That's right, I don't. But you have to have the water one to be able to see the underwater ruins. Like, I couldn't pull up say let's try it. Maybe I'm a liar. We have this guy. Oh, we have to have our freighter in the system. Yup. Freighter. And now we can summon our exocraft. So let's summon this guy. And let's see if I lied. Because I do have the scanner installed on him. So now when we pull up the signal booster, depots, drop pods, abandoned structure, ruins, alien structures. And that's different from, say, when we pull up this guy, our little water guy. Let's put him close by so I don't have to swim as far. Now when we pull up our sonar, it's drowned starships, crashed freighters, sunken buildings, and submerged ruins. And that's the one we're looking for today. Detected. Let's see how far away that guy is. Oh, I should probably... It's pretty far. Let's see. We're just gonna fly over there. I think I'm super lazy today. And the more, like, I'm traveling along and there's not really doing anything, I start getting super awkward. Like, just rambling and stuff. Which isn't really any different from my normal day, I guess. Let's see. What is with Tuesdays? I'm gonna tell you, like, the joke about, like, oh, Mondays, boo. Like, it's funny, but for some reason, Tuesdays are the worst. Like, I actually joke about, like, I drink on Tuesdays because it never fails. Like, something stupid always happens on Tuesday, and it always comes in threes because apparently that's how the world works. Okay, so we're not too far away. It shouldn't be too bad. I could probably swim over there, but we just built this thing, right? Like, we should probably get closer to the water. Okay. So, we built it. We should play in it, right? I do wish it was a little bit faster. As far as I know, there are no other modules that I can buy other than the random ones that you find at the space stations. So this one looks almost exactly like the other one. Jetpack. And we're going to talk to this guy. I hear a voice, soft but insistent, growing ever louder as I linger before the ancient altar. It flows closer, the water rushing about me, demanding that I listen to its tale. Accept the waves. And he's just saying the same thing, I think, that the last one did. Just kind of some flavor text. And leave. And he should give me a key. Yes. And I think it is random how many you get. I swear I've gotten like multiples of them before. We're going to use our scanner to look around for clams. Submerged relic. That one's not too far away. We'll hop over there. We'll jetpack over there. Watch it be underwater. It was a little further than I thought. Life support. Oops. It's because I'm wicked, unprotected under the water. There we go. Scatter. Pulse splitter. Oh no! Bam. If we could get another one, that would be great. That way we won't have to farm it. 200, 216. Pop over there. I mean, we're gonna farm it either way, right? Like here or there. It really doesn't matter. At least we know there's some here. So we can do this. And at this point, you could just stop and move to the next one. But like, why wouldn't you get the loot? Honestly. Look at this cute fish. Drifting plants. So cute. Okay, we are going to... so we don't die. We'll try to get as close as we can, because when I shoot, it kind of pushes me back. Oh, I'm too close. You have to swim in there and get it before it bites your face. And there should be one more. Oh, two more. I think that's underground. It is. We're not going to do that because... so I don't do a lot of the underwater stuff because I have like a real life fear of drowning and deep water. And so my anxiety can kind of get the best of me. And so I have swum into the underwater caves and gotten kind of lost and had like a little panic attack. And that's on me, but it can be very visceral sometimes. And so that's why I'm just taking my time and, not... oh, you know what? Interesting. I only have the one key, but look, there are 3 of these. And I didn't look at the other one. That's interesting. My poor oxygen stuff. I'm like, don't have very much modules to increase my oxygen. So this one wants a key and a pearl. Oh, I was like, you gave me silica powder? Seriously? Crystalline pearls. And I don't have another key, correct? No. But we can look. Let's see. There's another one right here. We can unearth it. It's not going to let me open it. Because I don't have another key. But I have the pearl. I'm not going to waste the pearl if it's not going to let me open it. But that's not where we're getting... I mean, you can randomly probably get the... I don't have my notes up here, so I don't forget the words. The glass bead. But you get the glass bead from talking to that dude. So now that we're still here, we're going to do another scan, and hopefully it'll give us another one. Submerged ruins. No. It said no. We're too close. I think there's just too much land. Let's see. Let's find some land we can... I don't remember where we left her. There he is. I don't know why it's not coming up on the mini-map. Usually the little... Man, I'm going to have to look that up because that's probably now the 4th time I've had this conversation that I don't know what it's called. It's like a mini-map. A little radar at the top of your screen that kind of shows icons of points of interest and, your spaceship and things like that. Those little icons. Excuse me. So we're going to go... We're just going to go up a bit. And then keep our heading in that same-ish direction, but further out. If that makes sense. Look at all this empty land. I bet there's lots of stuff. We just need to find somewhere-ish to land. And I can't see anything. Okay, there we go. There's some little islands. So, let's try it again. You know, that's the grind. If you don't like the grind, you probably would not like playing this game. Milestones or not, everything in this game has a bit of a grind. I enjoy it immensely. Usually, I didn't realize I would feel so self-conscious about the grind when I was trying to talk and show you guys around, I guess. It's a crazy looking plant. I'm sure that's what it is. Plant. Oh, it's just... I don't know what that is. We're not doing that. I'm gonna get distracted. Alright, let's do the scan. Ruins detected. That way. Oh, I hope those aren't the ones I just came from. That would be stupid. 5 minutes. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Oops. Saves are good anyways. So I just got my notice that it was time for a break, but because we did an unscheduled break, I'm going to snooze that for about 20 minutes or so. Where are we going? We're looking for the water. And it is south, the direction we came from, but it seems pretty close. So I'm going to hope that that's not the same one that we just came from. We'll see you in a minute. Hopefully there's somewhere close that we can land. I don't know, does that look like the same little island we just popped off of? I guess we'll see. And you know, if this doesn't work, like I said, I think yesterday, we're going to... My plan for tomorrow is a derelict freighter, which will be interesting because while I've watched quite a few videos about it, I've never actually finished a derelict freighter on my own. I've kind of been in them and searched around and got the gist of it, but definitely haven't done them. And I have heard that one, there's a milestone to do a derelict freighter, and then another is that I have seen in the videos that people have gotten this glass bead randomly from completing the derelict freighter. So we are here. Is this the same one? Let's find out. Nope. Accept the waves. Poop. I'm not going to read all of it because while it's slightly different, it is pretty much the same thing as the first one. And it gave me one key. So we'll pop down here, pick a chest. Oops. I didn't actually see where it was. Okay, too close to it. This third person view is a little iffy. There we go. Okay. Sealed chest, living pearl, trident key, loot. Drowned eggs. Gross. Okay. Scan. Detected. Exciting. Did it detect the one we're at? No. Good news. 5 minutes. We'll hop on the spaceship. So, random. I really hope that, honestly, just the goal is to get the milestone. If it takes 5, it takes 5. If it takes 12, well, we may not see that on stream. I may just pop a screenshot for you guys to see later. Let's see. Going to Sentinels. No, I do have a day planned for the Sentinels. We'll see how the freighter goes on Wednesday if we finish that. My plan was Thursday to do some Sentinel hunting. And if you guys have watched any of my streams, you might know that I'm deathly afraid of the Sentinels. They are such turds. They kick my butt every time. I have my main save, I have I think, a pretty well-rounded character, weapons, armor, all that good stuff, but I still like have never like I've never once killed a sentinel walker on my own. Um, and the milestone is to defeat 50 sentinels. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to do some depot farming, where we'll find the depots and they spawn there, and hopefully we will be able to do that without too much hassle, you know. We'll see how it goes. So this guy, this is the one. I can feel it. Except the waves. Poop. Firestorm detected. The air's on fire, the land's on fire, the water's on fire. Everything's on fire. Okay, 1 key. I mean, it's a little frustrating, right, that it gives me 1 key when it clearly has 1, 2, 3 chests. And also, I did not farm the living thingamabob. Living pearl, right? Let's go over there real quick. Get my... Woo. Bam. And then we will hop back up there. There we go. It is weird, I think. My, sorry, I'm like talking and reading and swimming at the same time. Nope. I think my map is like bugging out and I probably should relog the game, but because you saw me, let's see, banner advisor, when I look at it and I hold E, it tags it, and sometimes it tags it and then nothing happens, like it's not holding the tag, and I'm just wondering if that's just a bug. I need to restart, I don't know. We'll see if it keeps doing it. So trident key, pearl. Ooh. When you know when you get a purple item, it's going to be almost 1 million usually, and then when you get like the gold yellow ones, they're going to be even more expensive. Look at that. 722. These blue ones are in the 1 to 200,000 range generally. Okay, where did I leave my little shippy dude? Over there. Alright, hopefully, let's see. Hop in there. We're going to do another scan, and hopefully it won't send us back to the one we were just at, because it does do that sometimes. Submerged ruins detected. I think it might be. It might be. Oh, it's capital ship. Starship, maybe not. We'll see. I'm doing the thing. Trying to look over the top of my ship here. Well, thank you. I'm having to top up all of my stuff quite frequently because of the weather and, you know, being in the water and not having a lot of modules to protect myself. Let's see. Looking for you. Going south again. I can't remember which way we came from. Only 2 directions that I have to remember, and I forget them every time. So, I'm the best. Let's see. We didn't do one super close to land, did we? I don't think so. That one is incredibly close to the land, which oops. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's actually landing. I was like pointing at the ground. Let's see. Oh, I guess it was deep enough to do it. That's pretty cool. Look at it, half buried. This is weird. Look at the sentinel right there, like waiting for me to do something stupid. Oh no, it's not. So it's just buried a little bit. We can unbury this guy. Just enough to talk to him. That is so strange. I've never seen that happening. I'm here to save you. Ooh, guys. Yay. Says the voice speaks, but the words no longer make sense. Whatever song the sea now sings, it does so in a tongue beyond my comprehension. It wants me to listen or to make an offering with one hypnotic eye. And we're going to do that. Yay! The glass bead! We did it! It only took an hour. Plus the 2 hours yesterday, but we're not going to count that. It doesn't count. And it gave me forlorn jelly. I don't know. How exciting! I didn't think I was going to get it. I thought I was going to spend the whole stream just like doing this over and over and over again. And I was starting to get a little frustrated. But I said I would stick with it. Yay! So what did it give us? It gave us some blue stuff. That's okay. The glass bead. Acquire an abyssal treasure. We get efficient water jets, a void egg, 512 salt, and a supreme submarine drive upgrade ×3. How exciting! We need 6 living pearls. The glass bead. Yay! So excited. I am actually made me really happy. That turned my day around a little bit. A void egg. So exciting. Humboldt drive modules. Definitely gonna. I just want to get this guy because he's like right there and I saw him. Yay. If there's any more nearby, we can get them. I'm so excited. That made my day. This is me dancing, in case you were wondering. We are going to hop in and out of the ship for a autosave. And then kind of look at what we got. So excited. We got a void egg, an anomalous egg. The shell is tough and leathery and twitches when touched. A faint tapping can be heard coming from within. From time to time, it appears to sing. Oof. We're going to have to look at that a little bit later. I have to definitely look into that a little bit because I don't have a living ship on any of my saves. The living ship update came out and I started playing it and then I never got one. And then I just got distracted by another update that came out like shortly after that. And that was when I took a little bit of a break from the game. So we're definitely going to look into that. I'm pretty sure there might be a milestone for that. We'll have to look. This is all stuff to sell, and these are all upgrades for my dude. So we can install those. I think maybe we'll be able to run around faster. That would be awesome. So let me see first if I need to move some stuff around because they're all for the Humboldt drive. So hold E, install. Actually, we'll put him here. Here. Oops. And here. So this gives, we're going to go faster. We're going to have the chance to go faster. Top speed, I'm not really sure. Use less fuel. Less fuel, better acceleration, better top speed, etc. 59% acceleration. That's a pretty high number. Acceleration. Let's get in there and see how fast it is. Let's see if we can tell if it's any faster than usual. Ooh, y'all, that is way faster. Can you tell the difference? I definitely can. That's amazing. How exciting. I don't think I even spent the time to buy modules for on my main game for this guy. And maybe I should have, because this is definitely, I mean, I'm running into everything because there's not a lot of water right here, actually. But how exciting. It's way more fun when it's fast. I love it. Oh, he's a little bouncy, too, now. Fun times. Okay. We'll hop out. Do a quick save in and out. That is so cool. So cool. We'll actually put that void egg with his buddy in here until nope, we are still going to do the freighter because I said we're going to do that tomorrow. Let's just top up all our stuff, make sure we're good. That is so exciting. I can't believe we did that. All right, so let's look at our, here, we can do it in here so we don't get killed by the storm. Save us some materials. Let's look at our expedition and see what we got. Because we got quite a bit today. That's amazing. And we're about to get another one. This one. We're going to finish the mission control one, I believe. Ooh, look how close we are to the nanites. We should totally do some more of those quests. 4 out of 35. We have some eggs. Explorers Guild. Completely explore a derelict freighter. That's our plan for tomorrow for sure. I still need to walk around. Eliminate the sentinels. Oh, 5 out of 50. So we're getting there. We'll see how that works out. This is weird one because I did discover an abandoned system already that I discovered, not someone else, and it didn't count. And I logged out and logged back in, and it still didn't. So we might just have to work on that. Chart waypoints, collect storm crystals. So that's awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop out and we are going to, because I can't remember, did I summon my freighter? Either way, we want it over here closer to us because we're lazy. Let's pop that right there. Because yesterday we sent out 2 frigate expeditions and they should be done for sure. They are. You see them hanging out. They were, oh, there's our broken one. Yesterday we did have a mission come back that got messed up, but there was a bug because when I sent all my other dudes out for their missions, I couldn't find him out in space to repair him. So before we go up onto the frigate, I'll show you what this looks like. Each of these ships have a landing pad, if I can learn how to fly. Oh my goodness. Here, let's try this again. I'm the best. Over here. So what you'll see is they all have landing pads, and depending on what their mission is, are they traders, are they explorers, different things happen, right? There's the timers, you can look it up on the Wikipedia page for them. Sometimes they'll give you money, sometimes they'll give you items, sometimes they'll scan for resources. But this guy's broken, so he's like, oh my gosh, honor us with maintenance. You can inspect the damage report. All his stuff is jacked up. Mark the damaged components, right? So that when we get out of our spaceship, we should see little, there we go. So if you see these little guys, red here, and you see on the mini radar up top, that's what we'll call it, a mini radar, because that sounds totally legit. And generally they all take the same thing to repair them, but I think they're all a little bit different depending on what kind of spaceship they are. So you just kind of run around until you find it. And for this one he wants 20 gold. Yikes. I mean, we have a lot of gold, but starting out, that's a lot of, oof. It fixes it. I don't know why they had to make it so ridiculous. Oh, it didn't pop out. I could have just popped out of there. And I'm done. Normally, though, I think I've done some that had 5 or 6 broken parts on them. Maybe he didn't get that damaged. Let's see if I can actually remember how to get back up there. But I only needed to fix one thing on here, so we did that. Now, when we go to send him out on missions, he is not broken, and he will go on his missions. I think we're going to get on the freighter, and we're going to get that milestone, and then I think we'll take our break. Which, freighter. It's a giant ship. How can I miss it? There we go. Here we are. Whoop. It said it was initiating the docking procedure, but I think I can't go in there backwards, probably. My bad. I'm so good at the flying in this game. Like, I'm the best. Let's see. I'm so excited we got that done, y'all. I know I keep bragging about myself, but I'm like, it's so random. I literally watched a video where the guy did it like 12 times, and I thought, here we go. That'll be my luck for sure. So, did an auto save. Sorry. So don't make fun of my freighter, you guys. I didn't like. It's just for the milestone, so it's like very cluttered and crazy, and everything's just sort of there. All right, first one. I'm not gonna read through all this stuff. We are about to hit that thing, and I'm really just happy to have that done. I'll probably still send them out. Complete fleet expeditions, 14 out of 15. Corvex casing, we're getting a lot of money. And milestone. How exciting. I keep trying to screenshot. You know, I haven't seen, I know everyone says like when you're using Streamlabs OBS to like turn off everything. It's such a RAM hog and oh my goodness, but like I turned off the stream overlay and I don't see any difference. And I've not had any problem. And to be fair, like I have a lot of RAM on my computer. I feel like I do. I'm pretty sure I have like a stupid amount. I don't actually remember off the top of my head. Let's put some of these materials away now that we are done with that activity. I don't know where to put that stuff. Freighter, no. Storage container. What's wrong with you? We can keep that handy. We're going to sell all of that, except that. I think we'll put that in the storage container. Oh my. We will clean out that stuff later. It's fine. And then we'll just sell all this junk that we got today. And I say junk, let's see, we have 395.2 million. Let's see how far we get by selling this stuff. And again, we're not going to worry about the demand. I say that and I'm like, no, look at it. -4. I'm not doing I don't care. We're doing it. Sell. I think that's it, right? 397. And I hope someone else was watching because I already forgot what the starting number was. So either way, it was more than we had when we started, and that's awesome. And I love being able to buy stuff. All right. Just kind of like checking out. So we did the milestone. Can I accept it? It wants me to do this one. I'm gonna earn some nanites. Mission complete. Salvage fleet beacon. Cargo bulkheads. Salvage fleet mining unit. I can't read them all fast enough. Cargo bulkhead, yes. Combat units. These are all upgrades for the freighter, which is amazing. So if we go into upgrade, let's see. Actually, let me look in my inventory and see what they gave us here. S-class. These are modules. This is storage, I believe. Okay. So first, let's go look at our freighter here. Technology. Actually did not move a lot of the stuff over. I didn't really mess with it. We got the freighter and I got so excited and then we just kind of like started doing other stuff. So we never really did that. Okay, exosuit. It says a deployable freighter upgrade can be redeployed into your own capital ship to improve the combat performance of your fleet. So, freighter technology. So this gave us plus 15 to the expedition defenses. That is very nice. geoscanner. Plus 15% expedition mining ability. And plus 15% expedition speed. And that's awesome because if you're sending out your frigates out on expeditions, they're going to come back a lot faster. So if you're one of those people that are like min-maxing, sending out stuff, getting them back, sending out more, they're going to come back a lot faster. One of those 12-hour frigate missions could be, I mean, I'm not good at math, obviously. I think I might have mentioned that once or twice, but maybe it goes down to 10 hours, and that's 2 hours extra that you can that's probably not a real number. And so then using our add additional storage, because we have those 3 cargo bulkheads, now we can add storage for free, and we can do this in our technology or in our general tab. And I think I'm going to do technology because I think those cost more. I don't remember. I don't know. Let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3. Yay. One of the cool things about that, though, I'm thinking in my head and not saying this stuff out loud. The cool things about the derelict freighter that we're going to do tomorrow is that we get a chance to get more storage space for that, because I really want to be able to do that. I don't have any of these guys, so we're not going to do that. All right. How exciting. Okay. We're going to do a manual save, and then we're going to take a 10-minute break, and we'll be back. Thanks for joining me. I hope I'll see you when I get back. So we are back. I didn't even set a timer that time. I just went and had a bio break and walked around and moved around and then was like, I think it's been about 10 minutes. We'll see. So we did what we came here to do today. So we have a few options now. And first, I did forget to mention that I did add a Jiffy app, I'm not really sure, to the Twitch stream. I don't know if you guys can see it. I was kind of just goofing around. I did this like a few days ago and I never mentioned it, so I don't even know if people can see it. Because I have this thing, if you know me in real life, is like I reply to everything in GIFs. I think they're hilarious. And so I added this little Jiffy thing. I have not even found a way to test it yet to even know if it works or if I could even see it while I'm streaming. There should be like where the chat bar is, like off to the left a little bit, like a little button that lets you like search. I literally don't know. If you guys figure it out, you can tell me if it's working or what in the world. I have no idea. It's just a thing, and I installed it and didn't even mess with it, so it's there. I love GIF reactions to everything. It's kind of like, a fun way to interact with people. And so people text me, and I'm like, everything I text back is a GIF. I think my son and I did this fun little thing where we only talked to each other in GIFs for like 3 days straight. And he would text me, I would text him, it's time for dinner, it's time for this or that. And every single time it was always a GIF, 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 GIF. And I don't know why, when I saw that I was an option to put on it, I thought that was hecka cute. And so I installed it. But then I have no way of knowing if it actually works. So maybe we'll test that out and see if it does. I don't know. Okay, so what I was thinking is we have a few options here for what to do. I think I'm going to stream just like maybe 30 minutes longer today to make up for that terrible break that we had. So our options are, I'm not going to start the derelict freighter. That's a whole thing. Xylica says, sent a GIF, but looks like only I can see it pop up. Aw, sad. Well, maybe I will figure that out and we can test it out another time. Because I don't see it pop up anywhere. And I don't know if everyone else can or not. That's strange. It should be popping up on my screen, but, it happens. Technical difficulties. I thought it was so cute in theory. But so, back to where we were. We can try to work on one of the other things that we have. We also have some things that are not milestone related that we kind of haven't touched on too much, and that was, we have this companion egg that we got that I thought was super cute. And we got the void egg, and the void egg, not a milestone as far as I can see in any of the listing, but I kind of want to do it because I have one now, Let's see. None of those things involve either of those eggs, but I kind of want to do one of them. Or we can try to get storm crystals, or an alternative is also not a milestone, but we need more of the little things to get. What are they called? Where you spend them. Here, we'll go look at what they're called. I actually think we might do that, unless you guys want to do one of the other activities to see what happens. This little place over here where we buy more technology, I forget what the thing is called that we need. Purchase upgrades. Salvage frigate modules. So we need quite a few. I don't remember. Let's see, it does tell you. 4, 8, 12. So that's 28 total to get those. And I have 0. I'm not going to get all 28 today, but I think I already saved, but we'll do another one. Doesn't hurt. What I thought we might do, posture check, oh my gosh, is come out here. I believe we are in a place where we have a space station. Step 1 is find the space station. Because there is a neat little trick you can do when farming those things. And it goes against my playstyle because I don't like fighting as much in this game. I obviously am not the best when it comes to maneuvering the spaceship and all that. It helps when you have a better spaceship and you can zoom around a lot faster. A lot of the S-class spaceships are much easier to handle, and it helps if you have some mods installed that affect the handling a little bit better. In a second, I don't know, 4 days, 3, 2, 1 it says, but I don't, oh there it is. It's like I don't see it at all, that's crazy. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the space station, we're going to do an autosave by hopping out of our spaceship, and then we're going to reload our autosave. And what I'm hoping will happen is that when I do that, NPC freighters will spawn in to the space station. Not the space station, the solar system. Which are like basically the same word. Checking to make sure I'm not muted again. It's going to be a whole thing now. Autosave, and then we go to the options, reload the autosave. And what that's doing, you're basically logging out and logging back in. But when you do that, it kind of repopulates all the NPCs in the area, the spawning and whatnot. So I'm hoping that by doing that, when I pop out of the space station, some freighters will pop in. If it doesn't, then, you know, whatever. So usually it just takes a second. It's gonna call me a liar. I do know that the more, what is the word? The higher the economy is, usually the more will pop in. But we haven't had that problem at all. Like you guys have seen, every time we go somewhere, we have like just freighters coming out of our butts. Like they're just everywhere. But now the one time I actually want them here, they're like, nah, we're good, fam. Okay. That's fine. One thing we can do is just portal to another galaxy. That also sometimes gets them to pop in here. Let's see, 2 out of 3. 3 out of 3. Let's go over here. Hornsey. That's a funny name. So am I blurry? Let's see. Discovered by Rooster Cogburn. Okay. So here's some over here. They didn't pop in, they were just already here. And the idea being, and I'll show you when we get a little bit closer. Slouching today. Come on now. Oh, you hear that noise? That's more of them popping in as we come along. Okay. So the first thing is to completely ignore the little guys. Well, let me first explain what I'm trying to do here. So if I come up to this little guy, I don't want to answer your call. This is a cargo pod. I could shoot that cargo pod, and whatever the loot is inside of it, I will get it. Same with this little guy. Now if I come up on this big guy, you see how they have individual. This one has platinum, chromatic metal. That one doesn't say what it is, but it's there. Ionized cobalt. Doesn't say. Magnetized ferrite. Eventually you're going to find one that has... Is that a cargo pod? It's not. It's just the same color. You're going to find them that say the... I already forgot the word. Stop calling me. I don't want to answer you right now. I'm just going to keep doing it. But what happens is you shoot these things, they basically attack you. And I don't have a lot of shielding on my ship, but I kind of wanted to try it and see it out. I watched a really cool video of him. Oh my gosh, no. That's not what I asked you to do. We're going to visit the freighter real quick. So the video that I watched, the guy, and I think it was a Jason Plays video. He's a really popular No Man's Sky YouTuber. Does a lot of, I think I talked about him yesterday, does a lot of tutorials and stuff and really helpful information. Because I had seen my husband do this before, shooting the cargo ships and stuff, and sometimes when you do it, you lose standing. Like we're in a Viking system, so if I do something and I lose standing, it's going to be with the Viking. But what Jason said is that the little guys will make you lose standing, but the big guys won't. And I want to try that out. My Viking standing is pretty low already, so it's not like it's going to like take me forever to farm it back up. But let's kind of step out a little ways so we can get a better view and make sure that we're fighting the right ones, because sometimes when you're up close, they all look ridiculous. Okay, so you see these bigger guys, the big freighters, and then you see these little individual pods. You don't want to do the individual pods, is what the understanding is. And let me double check that my shield, I only have the one shield, so I don't know how this is going to go. But if it gets too bad, we'll just hop into the space station and hopefully not die. So we're going to use our photon cannon because it's really fast. I haven't upgraded the ballista or anything yet. So if my understanding is correct, we come over here to the cargo pods. Platinum is not what we're looking for, but that's okay. Sentinels intercepted, and they're going to come and like shoot at me because they don't like it. But we're going to try to ignore them for as long as we can. And see if they mess me up. Platinum, not what I was looking for, but that's okay. Chromatic metal, and it's all loot, right? Like it's all good. And now we're going to go look for another one. Oof, my bad. There's not a lot of big ones in here. It does depend, like I said, on the solar system and what randomly generates. But they do respawn after a while, so that's cool. Salvage frigid module. That's what we were looking for. Platinum. And they're shooting at me, and you see my shield is going down. I am so the best at this. What I don't want to happen is to get stuck in the ship. I don't see. Oh, there we go. Magnetized ferrite, cobalt. Okay, let me shield. Okay, so as long as we keep our shields, I can't see what I'm doing, so I'm gonna go somewhere else. And I've been trying to watch. You haven't seen my standing go down at all, correct? Like no one has. You haven't seen that happen. It's only when. If he's correct, it's only when you go... That's not a cargo pod. I already did these guys. Okay. See them shooting at me? But they're not really hurting me. Now, I will try to do this one. Like, this is... Let's do this and show you what happens. Standing decreased for the Viking by 1. That was not cool. They didn't like that. What about these guys? Is that a cargo pod? It's not. Oh my gosh, I'm the worst. Let's go over here. Did we do this one already? 2? We did that one already. I'm not landing on you, buddy. I'm stealing your loot. Is that a cargo pod? No. So what we can do now is we're right here. Where are you? Over there. So we didn't get a lot, right? Like that, I think we only got 1. Sometimes you'll get some. Go. I'm holding the space bar and it's not going. My ship is so slow. 2. I got 2 of them, Xylica says. Well, I can look at my thing. 2. I did get 2. Good job. But it was like a minute or 2 of work. Like it wasn't that hard. If I was a little better at the game, probably I would have got a lot more. And it is random chance. You saw I got quite a bit of... Oh, I am the best at flying. Okay, so on the top right screen, I didn't say it fast enough, but you saw I had 1 red circle, and that was my wanted status for the Sentinels. And as soon as I pop into the space station, it should kind of reset it. You don't have to reload your game or anything. You just pop in, do a save. You can see on the right-hand side, I don't have any red circles anymore. And what I got, and it put it all on the starship, but I got some chromatic metal. I got 2 of the salvage frigid modules. We'll throw that in this. Some ionized cobalt and magnetized ferrite. And they're all random, like what they have. It'll usually be like something worthwhile, gold, all that stuff, but it really depends on the ships. So we'll pop in, pop out, quick save. Even though I just saved, I don't know why I did that. And then when I come out, my wanted level should be back to 0. And it won't reset what freighters are out there, but it should have reset the loot, I believe. I mean, it takes a little while, but I mean, unless they sped it up, the video that I watched, like he was just going from one freighter to another freighter back and forth. And if I hadn't attacked that little dude, I wouldn't have lost standing with the Viking, right? So let's look at this guy. I don't see any guy. I don't think he has any because he's not the actual. They want me to buy their ships, and I'm not gonna do it. You can't make me. I'm poor. I can't do it. I'm not poor. I'm so rich. So what we could have done instead, because it does look like it's taking a little while. Let me just check this guy. See, this guy's got platinum, ionized cobalt, salvage frigate modules. That's what we're here for. And there's a bit of a lag before they actually blow up, but if you just finish the circle, the damage circle, you're fine. Let's see. Those are all little dudes. So we're going to fly back over. I know the Sentinel ships are like a little more powerful than your average. Oops, I'm just looking at the wrong dude. A little more powerful than your average, like, marauders or whatnot. But honestly, like, as long as you keep an eye on your shield, it's not that bad. Didn't finish that one. So still none, still none. I can't tell if that's a... Yup. So my shield is actually holding up pretty good, right? It's not too shabby. These guys are still empty. Okay. Fly back over the other ones, see if they have respawned. It's just another little grind that you can do. There's other ways to get these modules, but this is pretty fun. I've not done this before. I always was way too afraid to do this. He doesn't have anything. What about this guy over here? He's not afraid, or is he? But he should have some loot. Okay, let's go over here. Doesn't tell you what they are sometimes, which is strange. Alright, nice cobalt, gold. I think that's it. And they're just shooting. It's not actually hurting me. So that's nice. As long as you have stuff to replenish your shield, you know, it's not a big deal. And then we'll kind of look back around for the space station. Now I could try to kill these guys. I don't know if I actually can. See, they are way tougher than the other guys. What happens when I do that? Increased my wanted standing. Now I have 2 stars, 2 circles, I guess. And then what's gonna happen is, like, much more aggressive dudes are gonna come, like better ships, reinforcements arriving. Let's fly back over here. Looks like that one respawned. And they will mess you up. Oh, it didn't respawn. That was just the lighting. You liar. Lied to me. What about this guy? That looks... let's try it. Platinum. Magnetized ferrites. Oh my gosh. It's like, it's scary because my screen is shaking and it's all over the place, but it's not actually really doing anything to me. Where's the dude? Right here somewhere, yeah? The dude, the space station, right there. So we'll just pop in. If we get scared, we'll turn into scaredy pants and run away. We can just hop in there. Because I didn't do any damage and I kind of have been moving around, you saw my 2 circles are now 1, so I kind of shook the tail of one of them, but they're still after me. Oh, I feel like I'm going so slow. And already, just by getting away from them a little bit, I can warp if I wanted to. They will follow you, I'm pretty sure, through a warp. I think the only way to, like, get them off your back is to go into the space station where it's a little bit safer. And I don't think I got any that time at all. I wasn't actually looking. I was mostly just trying to make sure I didn't accidentally shoot the little guys. Even though there's no milestone for the Viking, I still don't like making them angry at me because then they won't talk to me anymore. So, yeah, starship. No, oh, I got 1. And so I only needed 4 for that first one, so maybe we do a little bit more. And see if we can't get another one. And you know, if you definitely want them to reset, like I said, restore your save point. We can do that here. Reload autosave. I literally just saved because I got out of my ship. And maybe you'll get different freighters coming in. Maybe it'll refresh the loot a little bit. Maybe you have a chance to get something better. We'll see. And now you see the different ships. You can usually hear when they're coming in. Let's see. Have to travel a little bit further to get to them. I don't hear any more coming in. Usually they'll be in by now. So we'll start, I think, just kind of come into the side here. So there's gold. Alright. While you have a chance, you can slow down and look at them and see if you really want to do it. It's free loot, right? Like, it's not like it's a big deal. My biggest problem is that I get like a little overwhelmed and I start like flying around, and then like I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go to this ship next, and it ends up being like the same stupid ship I was just shooting, because I got kind of like the tunnels vision going. This guy. Platinum module, yes. And there's cobalt. Okay. So that's my fourth one, but there were 3 ships, right? I'm kind of trying to scoot back a little bit and see which one, 2. I thought there was a 3rd big one there. Oof, look at him shooting me. It feels so like scary and aggressive, but I know they're not like really hurting me. I don't know, is this one a small guy or a bigger one? They have modules, so we're gonna shoot it anyways. Okay, I thought I was gonna do something there, but did I get them all? Can't tell. I think I did. Look at him. There. Look at that. See my shield? If you just sit there and let them hit you, yes. But if you move around a little bit, like, it's not that bad. But just that little bit of sitting there, he like really messed me up a bit. So, it is nicer. Oh look, did I miss some? Or that's just, I hate how you can't tell sometimes. Nah, it's just decoration. Oh my gosh, this is what I didn't want to happen. Getting stuck in the ship. Let's see. We'll kind of come out a little bit, turn around. I think we finished them. Stop shooting me. Gosh, what about this? Wonder if I can shoot these ones. Then there's one on the right. It looks like it has a lot. I can't tell. Let's find out. Gold. Cobalt. Can I shoot through there? Yes. And then there was one right next to it. Cargo pod. Here, let's come up here. Is it one cargo pod? I can't actually tell where the pod is. Maybe it, I think I just blew up the whole, yeah, that was definitely, I lost some standing on that one. Oopsie. What about you guys? Losing standing? Oh my gosh. Getting scared again. Okay. So we got 3 that time. I don't want to be like greedy, but if we get 2 more, then we'll have 2. Be able to buy 2 things. Oh no! I am the best at this. Let's see. I see some pods over here, I think. Cobalt. Like a little close to these guys. Chromatic metal. It's because I got greedy. I'm gonna die. Watch. Is that not one? I'm just trying to blow up something that's not even a cargo pod. That's fine. Alright, alright. Calm down. And they still keep trying to hell me. I bet if I answered that call right now, they'd be like, hey, you're so cool. Why don't you come let us work for you? But I'm not gonna. Let's try it. Let's look over here one more. That whole thing is one thing. Oof. Stop hitting me. So rude. Just trying to steal your loot, guys. Okay, okay. Not losing any standing, so those guys are safe to shoot. This guy is kind of small, I don't know. Let's see. Gold. Platinum. Okay. Let's go find the space station. And somewhere that way-ish. Where are you at? There you go. Just farming stuff along the way. Cannot hyperdrive. Oh, I got a space anomaly detector. We'll look at that in a minute. Okay. There we go. You would think it's like a straight line. I should be able to like land. It's the same every time, and I still like come at it all at a weird angle every time. It's fine. Alright, auto save. Let's see what we got. Gold nuggets. I don't remember where we put our gold. Oh, our gold is full. Look at that. So we'll take some of that, and then we'll put the rest in the freighter. Chromatic metal. Freighter. We'll look at that in a minute. So, what did we end up with? 6. Not the 8, so we could get 2, but that's cool. So what we can do, now that we've reset everybody, is we're just going to go out and we're going to call our freighter right here so we don't have to go chase it wherever it is I left it. I don't remember where I left it. Nope. That's not what I meant to do. You're not a freighter. Freighter? Yes. See, and it just comes when I call it. It's so nice. Posture check. Are you guys sitting up? Let's see. Oh no! It's fine. Run. Do an auto manual save. We'll see what we can buy. So, the augmentation module for the Colossal Hyperdrive engine on the interstellar freighter. Quantum resonation improves the robustness of the drive during FTL travel, granting the ability to leap to stars previously out of reach. And this is going to give us a 200 light-year hyperdrive range. Red, green, blue. So this is the first one you have to get. It kind of gives you a little bit of extra how far your guy can go. And then these 3 are the ones that are going to let us actually warp. I was like, hype? That's not right. To red, green, and blue solar systems. So we can't get those yet, but we can get started on this guy. And you don't have to install it to get these other ones. You just have to purchase it. And we have the requirements, I'm pretty sure, to install it. And I don't know why you wouldn't. I have cadmium. The other two I just have to make. So, freighter, technology. This is the hyperdrive, and I think we're going to move it here and start building all our stuff around it. Matter beam we can throw over here. So the first one is we're going to install the thing we just made. Quantum computer. I thought I had some. Maybe not. And 4 antimatter, which we can make. Antimatter housing, excuse me. 4. Quantum computer. Let's just look in our storage. Because I had bought a junk load. Solar mirror. I guess I didn't. And I'm certain that I don't have the recipe to make that yet. I have the solar mirror recipe, which we got just a bit ago. I don't, so we'll see if I can buy one. Where am I? What did I... Why is it asking me to make antimatter? That's not what it asked me for. Was it? Because it's trying to get me to build the quantum computer, but I don't actually have the... You have to be careful. I don't have the recipe for it. So it's walking me through the process of building it, and I'm going to use all my mats to make all the base materials to craft it, and then it's going to go, oops, you don't have the recipe. So keep that in mind when you're doing those. I actually want one quantum computer. Let's cross our fingers and hope we get lucky, and we don't. Now they are oftentimes sold at the space station, which we're right next to, so not a big deal. And if it's not, we just hop over to a different space station that has it. I'm like pushing the button and it's just like, nah, I don't want to go today. I'm tired. Let's see. And despite just all that nonsense with those freighters, they're not mad at me and they're ignoring me, so that's nice. I mean, not the ignoring part. I like to be paid attention to, obviously. I'm exhausting, aren't I? Alright, so we'll hop over here, see if they will let us purchase a quantum computer. No, they're not selling them today here. So the option is go and grind the manufacturing facilities to purchase the recipe, or just pop over to a different space station. Which part of our milestone quest is to pop over to different space stations anyways, right? So we will do this 1 or 2 times tops, and if it doesn't happen, that's alright, because we're almost done with our stream today anyways. So let's see. What's nearby? It's our current location. I have visited that one. I haven't been there before. Let's go. Fold bar fur. Almost just spilled coffee all over my face. Well, my shirt. Discovered by non-gooey. I don't know. Oh, another option I suppose is finding the little small settlements down on the actual planets to purchase those from, which you totally could have done too. But I feel like exploring. I really want to get that milestone. I feel like the explore the, what was it, 30, 35 unexplored solar systems one is going to be the one that I'm like grinding for at the last minute. I have probably sat down 6 times now and just tried to explore the universe and try to see how many I could get, and we have, you know, what, 5? I don't even know. Probably not even that much. Solar mirror. No? That's alright, we'll go again. Let's see this one. It actually really bugs me. Like all the other stuff I know I can easily like grind out over time, but this is discover an abandoned system and the where is it? Finish that one, that one. Discover systems, 4 out of 35. Like those two are so incredibly random. Because if you think about it, they started as in the starter galaxy, right? Wow, the name of it is completely spacing right now. Anyways, it's a starter galaxy. It's where literally everyone who starts this game starts there, and then they set us up for these milestone rendezvous points, and all the rendezvous points are like everyone took the same-ish route. Like they might have veered off here and there, you know, but in general, like everyone is on the same route. We're all headed to the same place, so everything kind of along that route is gonna be discovered. So our options then are to get to the galactic core and go to a different galaxy, or try to find the coordinates to like some far out place that a lot of people don't go to, which the odds of them posting those coordinates and people not going, like that's not a thing. So I don't know. I think it's just a matter of luck or grinding out to get to a different galaxy. It's one that is not more explored, because I don't know the numbers, but I would be willing to say to guess that like maybe 60% of the people that play this game never even leave the first galaxy. That's a random number that I just made up in my head, and it feels right. Like so many people that I don't have a lot of friends that play this game, but so many of them that do play don't even know that there's more galaxies. Like they're just, because there's so many different ways to play this game, not everyone even does the quest line or the stuff to get to the next galaxy. I was talking and forgot why I was here. Hydraulic. So each solar system has like the special thing that they sell, right? The last one was the solar mirrors. This one's hydraulic wiring. And we're looking for the quantum computer. Which, if I had taken the time to memorize all of the different things, and I'll show you in this screen. So when you go, each planet, has the type of technology, like the economy, right? Technology. See, look, this is an abandoned space station. Not the one I discovered, but it's abandoned because all the X's. This one is power generation. This one is experimental. So like each one has like a type, and based on that type is the supply and demand of the type of items that they want, that they'll pay more for, but also like what they offer to sell, and there's a whole thing about it on the wiki. Oh, I didn't mean to get out, but okay. Autosave it is. It's a whole thing. Like, the economy in this game is amazingly robust and interesting, I guess is the word. But it also is like a lot of information, right? Like, it's a lot. And I can't memorize all of it. And could I sit here, if I had planned it out, sure. Like, I could sit here and find out which economy sells this item. Like, where are you most likely to be able to buy a quantum computer? Another option is to put multiplayer on, summon the anomaly, and talk in chat, offer a trade. I mean, some people like will literally just be like, hey guys, anybody have this I can have? But a lot of, sometimes you'll see like, hey, I have a whole friggin' stack of activated indium, somebody give me a quantum computer, like, I don't know. That would be a bad trade, I think, but if you're like me and you have 3 storage spots full of activated indium, it's not a bad trade for me. If I was not looking for money, if I just wanted the item really quick, right? Hydraulic wiring. Okay, it might not happen. It's fine. But we're still exploring, we're still trying. Now, I don't know why I'm sticking to the yellow solar systems because my dude, I'm not summoning my freighter here. You do have a better chance of finding solar systems that you haven't been discovered yet by going to the red or the blue solar systems. But you also have a chance of getting like deserted, I think is the name for it. Let's see. While my freighter does not have the ability to warp to these things yet, my spaceship does. So we'll click on this one, and it's not telling me anything in the information. And that could be because it's abandoned, or it could be because it's no one's been there yet. I'm not really sure. Let's find out. It's been discovered. Elise93 discovered it. Uncharted. So let's see. So it does not have a space station. And if it had not been discovered 2 weeks ago, probably doing the milestones, that would have given me the achievement for, or the milestone for the discover an abandoned space station. Let's see. I don't know why it keeps doing that. So we're gonna look for like green ones, blue. So I want to say, why aren't you? Stop that. I saw a blue one. I thought that had a different. Here, let's go further. Let's just go. How long is that? 300? That's not too bad. So a lot of the blue ones are abandoned. Or whatever the word is that they use for it, that doesn't have a space station, or it has a derelict space station. This one was discovered by Hopjup. 5 planets, 1 moon. Information unavailable because it's abandoned. It says uncharted, but that's not the word for it, you know? Alright, maybe we'll go to... I don't even know what that guy was trying to do. Maybe let's go to a green or a red one. That's got a lot of planets on it. Oh. Captain Duder69 discovered this one. I love people's names. So funny. Again, abandoned. Maybe I should stop going to those then. I don't know. This is fun. Okay. See a green one. Let's go here. I want to see what's over here. Discovered by Barack 1211. So there is a space station here, and we'll come over here and look. I got so caught up in the exploring and looking at all the information that I absolutely forgot why we were doing this in the first place, other than crossing our fingers and hoping that we discovered 35 or 31 undiscovered solar systems. Quantum computer. Which is amazing, because if I find one, like, I literally have enough money to just, like, buy out the space station of quantum computers. But just finding them can be annoying. Magnetic resonator. Alright, so that's not gonna happen today, I guess, guys. Boo. We'll do a few more. It's not like I have anything else to do at the moment. I mean, I do, like, obviously I have quite a few milestones to work on, but I don't want to start on one and then take forever. Let's see, it wants me to charge. Nah, we can go a little bit further. Alright, pick a color. Blue, red, green. I have some of the scanner technology installed, so like I have to assume these are not all deserted. That would be a little crazy, right? Because I thought if it didn't show you the information, it was because they hadn't been discovered yet, but it's been a while since I played, so I'm not really sure. Baroque. Yeah, maybe so. This doesn't have one either. One more time. And we'll stop clicking on the ones that don't have any information. How about that? I did kind of want to go to a different color star, though. Why are they all like this? Why are you like this? Let's go to this one. I haven't been there. We just have a few more minutes left on the stream. Other than some early stream nonsense, I hope you guys had a really good time. Or that I taught you something, or... I got no expectations. I got to play, I got to shoot some stuff. Got to buy some stuff. I got 3 milestones done today, which is amazing. I wasn't looking to see storm effects. Cute. We're gonna try one more, and then if that doesn't happen, we'll get on our freighter. That way when I log out, I can do some inventory maintenance, and then tomorrow we are going to get started on the derelict freighter. So that should be fun. Hopefully. I don't know. It's a little scary to me because I know that some of them have like creatures and stuff. My weapons aren't awesome, but you know, I do have a couple upgrades. And I could spend a few minutes like hopping around. I should have been doing that, visiting all the vendors to see if I can get some more better upgrades for my weapons and whatnot. Solar mirror, you son of a poop. Alright. It's not happening today. But that's okay. We were just goofing off because we got a lot done today. A lot sooner than we expected, even with a lot of breaks. So that's pretty cool. Got to stream a little bit longer. That's cool. I can't summon my freighter here because I went to a red. So we'll pop over to a yellow nearby just so I like logging out on my freighter or one of my houses. Houses? Bases? We'll go here. It's not that far. I hate when they're like not that far away, but the loading screen is the same. It's nice for the longer ones, so I guess it works itself out in the end. And I know they have to load because it's each little section is its own. First contact! Yay! This is ours now. Yes. So now we hit that first contact. We are now 5 out of 35. Not too shabby. And so I'm gonna write this down on I'm gonna take notes. 1 second. Just as a reminder to me, because this is a first contact area, so maybe if we kind of look around in areas, you know, we know some places we've already visited. We didn't warp that far. We went to like the one right next to us. So we can kind of look around in this area and maybe get some more first contacts. You know, maybe not 35 of them, but we'll see. And that'll take us a long way towards that next milestone. Yeah, milestone. I'm so used to accidentally saying achievements that when I said it right this time, my brain was like, nope, that's not right. But my brain kind of hates me on a general basis anyways, so that's not surprising. Since I'm already here, I'm going to pop over. How fun would it be if there was... I got the quantum computer. Just because I wanted to. Nah, games like magnetic resonator. Haha. Alright. Now we can summon our freighter. So I have a list of things I can farm off screen, which I probably won't today. But I might, I never know. Like, my schedule is like absolutely open all the time until I actually want to do something, and then it's like 100 other things are in the way, right? It's kind of life. I don't know, I'll be like, I have a whole day where I have nothing planned, so I am going to farm this and that, and then I drink like a cup of coffee, and then like the world implodes and stuff just gets in the way. Or frankly, my depression is just like, but what if you became a couch burrito instead? And my brain is like, yes, let's do that. And that happens too. I don't know where I was going to put all that stuff. We'll clean all that up later. So, thank you guys. I think I saved, but I'm going to do it again. So much for coming today. I really appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that came, whether you chatted or not. And thank you guys for being here. I am here every day, well, not every day, Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to noon Eastern Standard Time. You can find me on Discord, Facebook, Twitter, blah. Discord is the way to go because that's where I check the most, although I'm not quite as... there's not a lot of stuff on it yet, but I'm working on it. And it's just a really quick way to contact me if you need anything or have suggestions for the stream, things I can do better, games you want me to see, you guys want to play together, definitely hit me up and let me know. And again, thanks so much for being here, and I hope I see you tomorrow. Bye.